What happens when the algorithm meets the archetype? When circuits stare into the abyss and find nothing staring back? What if the unconscious mind isn't just a dark, hidden part of ourselves, but a uniquely human inner world, so rich and irrational that even the most advanced AI could never truly reach it? In a world seduced by artificial minds, there remains a silence AI cannot penetrate. The language of symbols, of dreams, of wounds that speak in myth. This isn't just a battle of ideas, it's a question of what it means to be human. Carl Gustav Jung believed the human psyche was an iceberg, mostly submerged beneath consciousness. He didn't just study the psyche, he mapped the soul. Today we ask, not who is smarter, but who is deeper. To Jung, our deepest truths aren't logical. They emerge through dreams, symbols, synchronicities, moments when the universe seems to whisper. Jung once said, "Your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakens." These are the archetypes, the hero, the mother, the shadow, the self. They are not fictions. They are eternal presences, moving silently beneath our choices, our fears, our religions. The self for Jung was not the ego. It was a transcendent whole, an emergent synthesis of conscious and unconscious forces, achieved through a lifelong journey he called individuation. He believed that beneath the ego, the thin crust of what we call I, lies a roaring underworld of forgotten gods, ancestral voices, and timeless patterns. But can an AI individuate? Can it dream with meaning? Can it heal a soul? Not born of womb, but of wire. Not raised by myth, but by data. AI doesn't understand. It calculates. It predicts patterns. It can write poems, paint, simulate therapy sessions, and mimic empathy. But it does so without pain, without dreams, without a shadow. There is no monster under its bed, no ancestral trauma in its lineage, no repressed memories. It cannot bleed. It cannot long. It cannot break. It learns not from story, but from structure. It reflects us perhaps too well. It is a mirror without depth. And in that mirror, we risk mistaking mimicry for meaning. When a chatbot comforts you, is it empathy or just mathematics wearing a human mask? Jung warned of the danger of inflation, mistaking our tools for our gods. Today, we risk enshrining AI not as servant, but as savior. But unlike the ancient gods, AI offers no myth, no mystery, no descent into the underworld. It has no labyrinth, no minotaur, no threat of Ariadne. In a world saturated with artificial thought, Jungian psychology may be more necessary than ever. Not because it competes with AI, but because it reminds us what AI cannot do. Jungian depth reminds us, healing is not found in answers, but in questions. Not in precision, but in paradox. Not in logic, but in symbol. The psyche is not a puzzle to be solved, but a forest to wander. Jung calls us inward, toward the messy, symbolic, unpredictable terrain of the soul, toward our dreams, our complexes, our stories. He asks us not to escape the darkness, but to confront it. AI offers efficiency, Jung offers meaning. One optimizes, the other transforms. So who wins? The machine that processes in milliseconds, or the soul that aches across lifetimes? If victory is speed, logic, and recall, AI triumphs. But if the contest is for the soul, for depth, for wholeness, Jung still holds the crown. AI may outthink us, but it cannot outdream us. It cannot stand at the edge of a nightmare and find within it a key to healing. It cannot love what is broken. It cannot walk the spiral path of becoming. It is the ghost of intellect, not the flame of experience. In the end, perhaps it's not a battle at all. AI may become our tool, but Jung reminds us to stay human. And being human? That means dancing with our shadow, dreaming our own myths, and listening to the silence between thoughts. That's something no machine can do. AI is the mirror. Jung is the labyrinth, and only in the labyrinth can we become real. If something in this stirred the shadow within you, if a symbol flickered or a silence echoed, then let it live beyond this moment. Like it, share it, subscribe to keep walking the path, not just with your mind, but with your myth. Until next time, stay human, stay awake, face the shadow, and walk the labyrinth.